wrong
Good
person.
morning, sparrows.
Good morning.
My name is Lazarus. And pardon my appearance, but I just woke up from the dead. And I'm going to tell you a story. Matter of fact, my story, if you want to read it later, it comes right out of the Holy Bible, right out of there. The great thing about just waking up from the dead and being in my mummy clothes is it's perfect timing for coming into COVID-19, so it doubles in the program. But I want to tell you my story, sparrows. Myself, and I have two sisters, Martha and Mary, and we're very, very close. And our best friend is Jesus. Stayed at our home all the time, comes over for dinner with his friends, and we've gotten very, very close to him. Well, about a week ago, I got sick, and I mean really sick. And my sisters were so worried. I couldn't even quite hear what they were saying. I was so sick. But my sisters sent a messenger to Jesus to say, the one you love is sick, being me. Jesus and I were like brothers. And Mary and Martha asked him to come and help. Well, Jesus got the news, and for him to come to where we were, he was kind of being searched for and hunted for to arrest and execute. So it was really dangerous. And some of his friends didn't even want to go. But Jesus came, and I found out from my sisters later that he delayed a couple of days before he came. And I was like, why would he do that? But I've learned about Jesus. Sometimes you just have to trust him and wait before he does what he's going to do. And so he came, and Martha saw him and ran out to him. And Martha was really upset, and she'd said, Jesus, if you'd only been here, because I had died. I had died a couple days before, 4 days before. If you'd only been here, my brother would not have died. And Jesus told her, it's something that Miss Jen is going to tell us about later on. Jesus said, I'm the resurrection and the life. Do you believe this? And he began to tell Martha that he had the power over death to raise someone from the dead, and that all who love Jesus, when they die, will be raised from the dead. He said, do you believe this? And she goes, I do believe this. When the Messiah comes, he will reveal all things to us. And Jesus said to Martha, who'd known for a while, Martha, I'm him. I'm the one. Well, then Mary, who was in the house, and all the people were wailing and weeping. You ever been to a funeral? Oh, man. It was just sad. And they were all weeping for me. And Mary came out and ran out to where Jesus was. And she fell on her knees and said, Lord, if you had been here, my brother would not have died. And Jesus was really moved at that point. And he said, take me to the grave. And then it says, as they were going along, Jesus held Mary's hand, and Jesus wept. Do you know that Jesus cries for us when we're in pain? I found that out. When we hurt or we lose someone, Jesus cries for us and with us. So I went to the grave, and he said, roll away the stone. You see, people back in my time were buried in a cave, and they put a big stone over it to keep anybody out. It was like a coffin, but a cave with a stone instead. And so when Jesus said, roll away the stone, it was like someone at a funeral saying, open the coffin. Or actually, more so, when someone is buried, dig them back up and open the coffin. It was a horrendous thing for Jesus to say and do. And Martha said, Jesus, he's been in the grave for 4 days. He's decayed. He's going to smell. And Jesus said, did I tell you? You would see the glory of God if you believed. And so they rolled away the stone. My dead body was in there. And this actually happened about an hour ago. That's why I'm dressed like this. And all of a sudden, I heard a voice. I was conscious and alive. And the voice said, Lazarus, come out. And I woke up, and I sat up, and I kind of felt around in my face, and I was alive. I didn't even really know what happened. And I walked out, and I heard Jesus say, take off his grave clothes. So they did, ripped them right off. And here I am. Sorry my hair's messed up. It's been a long bout being dead for 4 days. And then they told me what happened. I had died, and Jesus raised me from the dead. So, friends, I want you to know that whatever problem you have, however bad it is, even death, you can know Jesus can do the impossible. He will raise all of us from the dead when we die to be with him forever, like Lazarus, Mary, and Martha, as sisters and brothers with Jesus. Thanks, friends. Lazarus, peace out.
Thank you, Nick. Okay,